Hey everybody. So the captain here, it's the evening of day 4 of our Laurel Highlands adventure. I haven't shot any video today, and here's why.
Good morning. Sorry I didn't do any recording last night. I got into camp and got set up and got food in us and felt great.
The slog into camp last night ended up being, I think, maybe one hill too many. I don't know. It was rough.
It's just gonna be Mooch and I taking off, but showed you all the water we were taking into camp with us, and this stream is flowing right through our camp. It's got a nice flow to it right down there, so we didn't have to carry all that water back, but that wasn't bad.
We made it just past mile 32 into the Route 31 shelter area, and Grudge and I were at just failure mode. So without getting too crazy into the details, I developed, for the first time ever on the trail, or that I can ever remember, just a debilitating case of heat rash. I just felt horrible. Grudge had a couple of small blisters that over the course of the day yesterday became huge blisters, even with care and treatment and constant upkeep. So we didn't think it would be prudent to continue the trek.
Got a nice visit last night from park ranger. Thanks for doing their job, just checking in, making sure people in the camp are registered like they're supposed to be, which is good. We kind of had a nice cool night last night. It wasn't too cold. I was fine. I think Mooch was a little bit chilly, but because we're dropping 2 guys, we dropped a little bit of gear. Just took kind of what we need. Kind of adjusting our schedule a little bit. We're supposed to be going to 653 shelter, which is about 10 miles away, but Mooch and I have higher ambitions, and we're gonna see if we can't push all the way to Ohio Pile today, which would be about 25 miles, and I don't know, see if my feet are up to the challenge. But if we do that, it might be my longest hiking day ever. So we will see. Just kind of walking up out of here camp right now, up to 31. We're gonna hike over to County Line Road by Seven Springs, and here their breakfast and everything is delicious. So check in when I get there, and we'll hopefully have a nice hot breakfast sandwich this morning and enjoy the views of Seven Springs. See you soon.
After a lot of soul searching and discussion last night in the shelter, here's the plan. And it turned out to be the one that we executed today. His wife and kids dropped their Saturday plans, drove all the way in from Central Ohio, the 4+ hours, to pick us up at the Route 31 trailhead, just past mile marker 31 on the trail. They then dropped me off here at Ohio Pile at the southern terminus so that I could have the vehicle here and be up on the state park campground and have a reliable cell signal, which is where I am now. As you can tell, got one tent set up here behind me in a campsite, and I was going to be the contingency in case the rest of our party needed any assistance.
All right, so just hit Highlands Market. It's down that way, back down on the right. That driveway right there, that driveway's not the store. We walked up their house, thought, this isn't a store. All right, so we made it up the steep part of the ridge past Highlands Market. Now we are Nearing Seven Springs property. Not quite there yet. Haven't gotten to the horses, but we'll see those soon. And then hike up the slope to the top of the mountain. We'll be there soon. Just enjoying the trail, getting good mileage. It's only 8:30 in the morning, even with the stop. It's not bad. Covered 5 miles. So, feeling good, and we're moving. Beautiful day too. Blue skies. Shouldn't be too warm today. What do your weather say? 70s?
Yeah, 70s, low 70s.
So, oh, loving it so far. We'll see how I feel towards the end of the day. As promised, here are the horses. Hiking up on the ski resort, finding the trail. They get a little nicer signs up here. Kind of not hard to miss these suckers. Just enjoyed our lunch at Lake Tahoe here at the top of Seven Springs. And we are heading down here on the trail. Reached the highest point, top of Laurel Highlands Trail, and heading down. So quite literally, it is all downhill from here. Pretty cool though. There's a archery competition going on top of the mountain. So got to see a couple archers shoot. All right, on the south end of Seven Springs as you're leaving, potable water. Don't pass it up. Thought we were gonna have to filter from a stream, but that's some good water. Fill up there. .49 a.m. My watch says 8.13 miles since camp, but that counts the county store to get our provisions. So we are motoring. Holy cow. Well over 3 miles an hour. You happy? All right, mile marker 24, and it is, I don't know if you can see that, 10:17. GPS says about 9 miles for the day. We've been moving over 3 miles an hour and keeping it, so we'll see where we go. This is fun. All right. That says 23. Oh, 19-minute mile. What do you think about that?
Are you serious?
It's a 19-minute mile. Mile 23.
Burning up the trail just now.
We got just over 10 miles for the day right now, counting our side trip to the grocery store and waiting for a couple things. Stopped to get water and clean out my boots. 3 hours and 44 minutes of hiking time. Watch was off though when we were at the store, so I don't count that. And at lunch it was off. But time of the day is 10:38. So pretty proud of our pace right now. See if we bonk later, but as it's going, feeling strong, feeling good. Also took my gaiters off. So I had a heat rash going on with my gaiters. So my legs feel a lot better today because of that. A little cooler probably in the boots, but the whole reason I wear gaiters is to keep stuff out of my boots. So I've had to stop twice now and empty out crud. Hopefully the trail's a little smoother. There's a lot of grass going through Seven Springs, and so I know a lot of it was seeds. These are awesome. I love walking through these rock formations. Loving this. All right. And we're off. Whew. Where to? Oh, this way. On a clear day, you should be able to see Pittsburgh from here, but it's not that clear. Still amazing view, absolutely amazing. Captain, in your honor, as we're sitting up here, what did you do?
Drop my pack cover down the cliff here.
Pack cover is somewhere way down there. We're not gonna bother going after it. Hey, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Are you?
I'm feeling
Look
really
at
good.
that, baby!
Blackjack, baby.
21 blackjack, and we got 11:30 because we stopped at the rocks and enjoyed the view. So we are pushing the last couple miles to what our planned campsite was, but we're gonna see what happens, how we feel when we get there. Look what we found here. Bam! 20 miles. We have 20 miles to go. So we started about 32 today. So that's 12 in. I watched this 12.75 because we took a little detour to the grocery, but it's been a fantastic day. And it is 11:50 a.m. Boom. So with that, shelters are what, 18 and a half?
Yep.
So you got a mile and a half to shelter. So we'll be at shelter just a little after noon. So we've cranked out our miles, and we're gonna assess what happens when we get there. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. We found that. Yeah! All right. Almost out of water, but we're gonna keep moving. More awesome rock formations. Loving this stuff.
So I'm the backup plan, the plan B now for the guys who are still on the trail. Those guys, those two men, being Mooch and the X Factor, Triple X. So now that I'm up here on top and I have a reliable cell signal, 4:30 p.m.-ish, I get a text from them, and I should back up a moment. Their plan was to go ahead and push the remaining 32 miles of the trail over the next day and a half, which was kind of our original plan. But they were thinking they might go all the way past our 14-mile mark for today's plan and push all the way to the Ohio Pile shelters. And that would be a 25-mile day today and leave them just 6 miles tomorrow. Now, in the case of our group, the Dad's Backpack trips, we've never gone any kind of distance like that before. And we had a hard first couple of days with thunderstorms and rain and delays and just all kinds of problems.
All right, so we are at 653 shelter area, and this is an awesome shelter area. If you ever come through, definitely suggest that you make this one of your stops if you'd like. Great little valley hidden away in here, stream down at the bottom. Same shelters as the other shelters. Says, I'd say you put 3 campers in these things, but no more than that. But right here, you got these rock formations way up on the hill, and it's just a great place to be. So we did a little foot maintenance, and we got a lot of miles in already today. we're gonna go ahead and push to the Ohio Pile Shelter, which is at about mile marker 6. So we're mile marker 18, 19 right now. So we're gonna go ahead and head down the trail and see if we can't make it down to Ohio Pile Shelter. Let's see which this trip takes us. Let's go down the path. Ages and I just passed a older couple. I don't know, I'd say, what do you think, 80, 75, 80 years old?
Yeah, probably around that.
Just out for a one-way walk through the woods. Probably about, I don't know, sounds about like 10 miles maybe. And they know what they're doing. And I'll tell you what they're hiking into, that steep part, holy cow, hats off to them, man. I hope I'm half the man that guy is at his age. Good God, that was impressive. Check this out, I live these, looks like a power line right away, but there's no power lines. Maybe gas lines, I don't know. Yeah, it's huge, goes on forever. This guy ages, man. He just keeps making this kind of stuff look easy. Holy cow. Another 19-minute mile with a pack. Passed more people that were out for a day hike. It's awesome. All right, cross another stream here in a second. Moving and grooving. We were just talking, our feet feel better now than they felt when we left camp this morning. Look at this thing, this is gorgeous. So, we'll keep moving, keep going up, see where trail takes us. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. This is gorgeous. I'm eating lunch with Jeff and Donnell and everybody.
Yeah.
And Brian on the last trip. We ate lunch right here. Yep.
More gorgeous?
What?
15.
What? Oh! Look at that! Yeah! That is gorgeous. From 15, almost to 14 now. One heck of a climb. Doesn't really look like it on the map, but it was a climb. And you get this view, which is amazing. This is phenomenal to be up here, vlogging these miles, getting to see this. Oh, I love it. So, we're just walking by that 14 like it's nothing. That was a heck of a climb to get up to that. This is nice. Really nice view. I wonder what this, there's gotta be a name to this body of water. A little pond here. Not quite a lake. We're walking across the dam. But, holy cow. It'd be cool if they had a shelter site right next to this. Another mile. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Yeah, 13, baby.
Woo!
13. Woo.
El Fuego.
Lucky 13.
I was born on the 13th. It is a good day. All right, 7 more to camp. This pine forest, near mile 12, perfect. You know, not often that you see mile marker 11. Whoop, whoop. All right, so mile marker 11, if our math is correct, and we're both kind of a little bit tired right now, mile marker 11 might mean that we are 20 miles on the trail today, which, if that's not my longest, it's close to my longest. I don't know what my longest is, but holy cow, 20 miles feels awesome. This stuff is just insane. I love it. Just crossed mile marker 10. That means we got 4 more to go to get the Ohio Power Shelter. And it is, well, it's 4:30 exactly right now. So should easily be able to get down there. I know we got to climb for the next couple miles, but we're motoring. We stopped and got water out of the last stream, so we're loaded up and we're climbing. Man, I don't know how many little streams we cross. Hundreds of them, it seems like, every single one of them. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We're almost to the end of the ridge. From here, I know it just goes down a couple miles. So that's actually part of the toughest part of the trail. I think it's one of the steepest parts of the trail. And it's like 1.5 miles or something of almost just straight down. I'll try and get some footage of it, but it's kind of hard to see the angle when you're going up and down stuff. The trail is real nice, but I think about to the point where it just drops off and we head down. So check in with you in a little bit. All right, so we have reached the end of the Highlands. That, folks, is the next range over. And so we're at the end. It literally is just downhill from here. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
All right. This downhill is everything I remember. It is unrelenting, long, steep, and your knees, I want you to quit. But just go slow, go steady, careful where you step. Just go real slow. And you make headway, you'll get down the hill. So we are, I assume, close to mile marker 7, and then camp is right before 6. So we're going down. I don't know if you can tell how steep that is, but that is a ways down. Say it ain't so. We found the elusive mile marker number 7. Woo! And trail's going up for a second, but I remember we go down.
They are undaunted. Their spirit is just incredible. And we've had beautiful weather today. They were inspired, apparently, to see if they could push even further.
All right, so we have reached the shelter area. Just shy of mile marker 6 on the trail. And now we have a decision to make. Shelter, or as we've been saying, there's a cheeseburger back in town with our name on it, and they're not going to cook it unless we get there. So I think we're going to push for cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
So back to what I was saying a moment ago, at 4:30 p.m. I'm up here. I haven't even gotten the first tent set up on this tent campsite. And I get a text from them saying that if everything works out, they'll be here in Ohiopyle tonight, all the way at the end, for burgers and beer at the end of their through hike.
Opposed to a 25-mile day, we decided just to go ahead and make it a 31-mile day. We have 5:53, which means we're probably going to end the last mile or so in the dark, but we should be able to get down the last steep before it gets dark. So check in with you, but we better start moving. All right, we made it to the bottom of the ridge. Now we've got 2 more ridges to go up and over. But before we do that, we get another awesome stream crossing. These things are amazing. Oh, so happy I get to experience these. How you feel?
I'm all right.
This was the hardest one yet. Look on the map. Holy cow. It's about straight uphill. I feel like it. Yeah, all right. Little ridge running, down we go. One more hump like this, and we got a cheeseburger.
That would make a 32-mile day today. And that is just absolutely incredible. So I'm raising my cup of ice water and taking my hat off to them. And I cannot wait to get another text, because if they tell me that they are going to push all the way through, I will be back down in the valley to greet them at the southern trailhead as they walk off the trail, having done it in 4 days, the 4th day being a 32-mile finish. So I am ecstatic after being really low this morning, not finishing my own hike and just feeling physically kind of wrecked in a way, and humbled by this trail. I am back to being just ecstatic for them. So I'm getting goosebumps as I describe it to you here right now.
It keeps getting better, because we found number 4. Yeah, buddy. 4 more to go. 1 more up, 1 more down. Cheeseburger time.
So it is Saturday, June 1st, 7 p.m. Eastern, day 4 of the Laurel Highlands through hike. And indeed, the conquering heroes of the day, X and Mooch, have decided they are going to finish the trail today. I've gotten an alert from their via text saying to meet them at the trailhead. They were at mile 5 and pushing in tonight. So I've just driven down off of the hilltop there at Ohiopyle State Park, the Kentuck Knob campground, and am driving into Ohiopyle now. We'll be parking at the south trailhead at the Falls City Pub and see if we can catch video of these guys in their moment of glory as they complete the last 32 miles of the Laurel Highlands hiking trail in 1 day.
The view is awesome. Oh, it was better in the fall when you could see through the trees, but you can see the river, see the valley. It's awesome down below. Very awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Boom.
All right. Almost down to 2, past 3. Getting out of it before we need our headlamps. I don't know, we'll see if we can do it. What do you have here?
Number 1.
You are number 1, baby. Woo! All right. Oh, all right. 1 mile to go.
30 miles. Right?
That's 30 miles.
30 miles.
All right, 1 mile to go.
Unbelievable.
All right. 1 mile to go. Holy cow. Almost. Maybe we'll get out of here without headlamps. Probably not. Pushing myself like this today. I don't remember the last time I did this. You know, I got to thank some people. One, thank you to Ages. Holy cow. It'd make me laugh all day, and we're just trading jokes and motivating each other, and could not have done this distance without him. Thanks to the captain and Grudge for kicking us off on this thing. Sorry guys, you had medical issues, but holy cow, wish you were here. We're gonna talk about this for years to come. Shout out also to, you know, other people that motivate me to, you know, get out here. So Frozen, I know you're on the AT right now. You've given me great ideas, and I love watching your videos. So, you know, thanks for everything you're doing. Show Brothers, you guys are hilarious. You know, who else? Bryce Newbold, thanks for making me, you know, want to take a map. Appreciate that. You're great. Love watching your videos. So, one last bridge crossing here maybe, and we'll see mile 0 in a little bit. See a light at the end of the tunnel.
They're gods.
DBT Death March!
They are gods.
Woo! Yes! Oh, woo! Thanks, Captain.
They have crushed it.
Holy cow, look at this!
They have conquered.
Woo! Right there! Mile 0! Oh my gosh!
No longer. Oh. There it is.
0, baby!
And they are gods.
Oh, feels good. Epic adventure. Check.
Oh. Oh.
How is that possible? One day, 31 miles.
And
over
change.
Insane.
You guys are insane.
Oh my god. Dude. Those 2 puds were at the end.
Oh.
Those things were